And hello again, Internet. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, you might be wondering, hey, what happened to Dead Island? You promised you'd play that. And this is why I need to stop promising to play games, because literally every time I do, something comes up and I'm not able to do it. Yeah, I've been getting controller issues. My brand new, less than 2-month-old Xbox One wireless controller was powering down after about 5-10 minutes or 5 to 15 minutes of play. Now, fortunately, it's within the warranty period. I'm talking with Microsoft about getting it replaced. I'm at this point waiting to hear back from them. It's the weekend. I'm going to wait till Monday. If I still haven't heard from them, I'm going to be a little bit upset come Tuesday. But hopefully we'll get that taken care of. But I needed a game to play today. So, since we're still in the Halloween theme, let's try a stupid little game called Zombie Bowl-O-Rama. Yes, and I'm gonna actually, yeah, that's what I figured. It's way too quiet, so let's turn it up a little bit. Maybe you guys can hear it now, because this is one of these games that every now and then, I actually honestly have not played this one in many years. But it's one that when I did play, I'd be playing it casually with the volume down low while I'll be watching a movie or something. And it's just a fun little game. Let's start off with a bit of free play here. You can see that I've done some of this. I've played this a bit, and it actually has cloud save, so my data is still there. I can do, what is this? Standard, set of bonuses, no bonuses. And we got different lanes to play. Let's check out Main Street at sunset. Attempts made 2, attempts made 0, and I have completed at 190. I have not done 210, but we're only gonna do a 100. Actually, we'll do a 170. Or no, I guess I can't. I'm on this one. I can't go back and choose. So my goal is 210. That's going to be difficult for me. So let's see what happens. And yes, the zombies are the pins. Click anywhere to skip. Well, okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to. Now, zombie used a trick. Small zombies. Now, I don't remember entirely how to play this anymore. And so I want to try to get the power. Yeah, that did not work. I want to try to get these power-ups like that so that I can use the power-ups. These controls are not working well for me. Mirror ball. I see you do have some control over the mouse, via the mouse. And now they move forward. Oh, a couple of them must have fallen over. Weird, I've not seen that. Okay, so what is this? Causes zombies to dance in a close pack. Well, I don't really care about that right now. What I'm going to do is power through this one and... Oh, almost got the strike there. And you saw how many I got up front also. Those don't count, only the ones in the back. Nah, dang it. I was hoping I could get most of them there. So yeah, I'm not doing too well this time out because I'm not used to it. I haven't played this in years, as I said. I honestly like these little kind of crappy bowling games. Bigger muscles, a pair of fist ball. This is a fun one. You ready? So I can get it lined up properly. Ah, wow, even that missed the one over there. And I still have the fist, as you can see. So, there we go. There's a spare. This is an immensely stupid game, yes. So I probably won't be playing it for 2 hours today. But I like little... okay, you've turned me into a thing of cabbage. Well, in that case... there. Strike. Turn me into cabbage, I'll just shoot you. Zombie plays a trick. Ah, werewolf. Werewolf actually tries pulling you toward, as you can see. Let's buff them up so they're nice and big, and we'll try again. And we'll try this. Oh, man, that front one's still there. Oh, well. Yeah. See, I've had several bowling games in the past. There's a couple that I really, really like, and I can't play anymore because they're these ones, they're before Steam. Oh, we got defensive zombies up front now. They're ones that are before Steam came out that were done via their own online distribution thing. So you have this DRM where you have to punch in your code. It goes and connects with a server to check if it's legit. It comes back and goes, okay, you have a full copy of the game. The server doesn't exist anymore because the company doesn't exist anymore. And these two, one of them was incredibly creative. I saw it at GDC and I just had to get it. And was never disappointed about that. Whoopsie. Now, that is one thing about the fist ones, is it makes it... Oh, did I actually get the strike? No, he's not an extra one. He's just the one out front. But I saw it at GDC, and I had to get it. It's called Rocket Bowl. And this is one where your bowling ball effectively has rockets in it. So you could steer it. The goal of this one is like get around obstacles and such. It was kind of like bowling meets mini golf. And it was a lot of fun. Okay, well, once again, they've narrowed it down, so I'm going to narrow them down into the middle there. Boom! So that's another thing about this, is you can counter them, basically. They'll do something to you to try to prevent you from getting the score. You then turn it around on them by using your own power-up to kind of counter theirs. And for right now, big ball. It's so big, it just runs right through them. Okay, are they gonna do something to me this time? No? What's this one? Oh yeah, the exploding ball. Brains. Turkey. Yeah, baby. Oh, they got a trick now. So, since they're doing a trick, let's do one of our own. Ah, one stayed alive. Dang, dang, dang. Because I actually might have had the 210 if I hadn't screwed that up. But it's not possible now. Ah, merge up to 3. Okay. Alright, so we got large zombies, and I got hands. And then another strike. But not enough. Not enough. Final result is... Yep, if I had gotten... If that last one had been a turkey, I would have made it. But yeah, see, this is the kind of game, and these are fun. You know, you get little power-ups and such. They have power-ups. The point is to kind of counter each other. I like it. There's a lot of games like this. There's the Elf Bowling, which does not work on Steam anymore. I don't think it's available on Steam anymore. But yeah, I don't know what they did with that one. It just doesn't work. That one's actually kind of notorious too, because it started as a kind of like free flash game, and there's a movie. There's an actual elf bowling movie. CGI. It's a cheap, crappy thing, but yeah, they made a freaking movie based on it. Okay. Now, the original Elf Bowling isn't that much. I don't even think it has power-ups like that. I think the first one was just bowling with elves in a little flash window. It's also, you know, there's a DS port. The one on Steam is honestly a lot like this, to the point where I swear it's the same engine and everything, but they didn't update it for Steam, and this one has been. Don't ask. It's the Hawaiian Vacation, I believe it's called, and yeah, it's a game. It's not great. The one that I like the most, and it's another one by the same company that did Rocket Bowl, is Saints and Sinners Bowling, and it's the same type of thing. The opponent has tricks to use against you. You have power-ups, but you can also use your power-ups against them, which I think you can do here. Bowl your way out through town, because we've been drinking all night and bowling, and now there's zombies. So we got to go all the way to the graveyard and knock them down. Now, the thing is, I've beaten this before, but let's go ahead and keep going with this. And I'm telling you, Saints and Sinners Bowling was such a good game. I really wish I could play that one again, as far as bowling goes, because there's a lot more to do in it, too. Because one of the things that you could do in it was earn extra ball graphics. Like I said, I'm not using an eyeball here. In that one, every opponent had its own special ball, and I think there were stats on it, too. And if you beat certain conditions, you could get their ball. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so now it's my opponent's turn. And I can trick them. I can make the ball half as large. I can make it cabbage. Or I can make the gutters larger. Since it's early on, let's give him cabbage. Splat. As you see, cabbage doesn't have a lot of impact. So there really isn't much to this game beyond this. Now, are those on my screen or are those just on his? I think those are just on his lane. No, they're on my lane. Do I get extra points for hitting them, I wonder? Oh, I left one. So and then you get little graphics like that. That's a fun little extra. And who knew there were so many zombie games? Alright, what do we got here? I'm actually going to wait until you do something now. Yeah, this is the opponent. The zombie swarm is bowling. And so far we are winning. Yeah. Click anywhere to skip. I wish it would automatically do it. I don't need to skip on my own. Hey, Ollie, how you doing? We're bowling for zombies. Alright. Do I want to use a power-up? Or are you going to use one on me? Okay, so you've got them lined up, which is difficult to deal with. But, I mean, if you want them to dance, let's make them dance. Now they're mosh pitting. Strike! Yeah, I know, there was 2 up front, but those were actually from the previous round. They're not mine. Okay, are you going to do something on your own? Oh, well, let's just let you see what you do. Oh, he's getting a lot of splits. That's good for me. So what? You're not impressed with zombie bowling? Bowling with power-ups? Cheap little graphics like this? It's just one of these cheap casual games that I've had for way too long. I love shit like this. Okay, so you shrunk them. Come on, bees. Yes! Bees still attack shrunken zombies. Alright. I'm still gonna wait until this guy gets a spare. A spare or a strike. Oh, he's getting it this time. Oh, crap. And he went right into the freaking gutter with that. Are you kidding? You've got a huge ball, a huge group of zombies, and your ball goes faster. There you go. There's your spare. This is, of course, the first round, your first opponent, so he's going to suck. Alright, you playing any tricks on me? Yes, you've put a saw in the middle of the field. Well, you know what? I honestly don't care about that. It is going to prevent me from getting the spare, though, or the strike, unfortunately. Oh, the spare even. Damn. Oh, well. Time to punish him for that one. He thinks a saw blade is bad. Yeah. Now try it. Done. Oh, this is so stupid. I love this game so much. And done again. I do wonder why so many of them fall over anyway. One juggling his eyes over there. Okay, what are you doing? A shield, huh? Alright, well, let's see what happens if I do this. What shield? I'll just shoot the thing if you're not going to let the ball through. Alright. Now, if he was smart, he's going to mirror it, but he's not. See, isn't this a fun game? Yep, you hit the corner there. That's one of the advantages of using that one. Popped up and over him. Alright, so what's he using against me this time? Cabbage. Okay. See if cabbage and hand work well together. Pretty well, pretty well. Not well enough to get the strike, but... Okay, first off, let's move over there so I can grab that. Woo! Totally missed. But I got the spare. And those springy arms actually do make it hard to physics. You can't control the ball as well. Shields up. Harder to take down the pins. This game is immensely stupid. I do recommend it though. It's not available on Humble Bundle, so I can't give you guys my link and profit off of it, unfortunately. But, alright, what are you doing? You've made the road slick. Or the alley slick. Okay. Just do that then. I'm so winning this one. Let's put a honey slick down. Oh, no gutters. See, that's a good one. If I'd use the gutter ball this turn. Hey, Sawsmith. Probably Xanth, even though... Actually, if you're watching Xanth, because Xanth is actually doing a Final Fantasy randomizer race right now. He's one of the featured ones. I think he's on Speed Gaming 3. So there's one to watch. Which is also a reason why I'm doing this game, because I'm only going to do it like an hour at most. Because I want to watch him afterward. There's not a whole lot to this game beyond what you guys are already seeing here. So... Oh, how did you survive that? Look at this guy. He's just, oh god, what happened? Got him. Besides, who wants to watch zombie bowling? Oh, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Let's see, Buzzsaw or Shrunken Balls. Should the zombie have shrunken balls? Let's go with shrunken balls. And he just made it grow, so they don't cancel it entirely. I mean, they do just cancel each other out. He doesn't get the full-sized ball. He just gets it normal again. Which I like that. I like that it doesn't completely just overwrite the other one. So there are some that just straight up cancel. Alright. What are you going to hit me with? Shrunken zombies. If that's the case, let's roll. Oh, wow! That is not a good one to use against the shrunken ones. The arms just went over its head. I wasn't expecting that. That sucked. Well, that's the end of mine. I've still won. I've got 110 more points than he does. And it's the last frame. Let's buzzsaw it. Since it doesn't really matter. Let's see what happens when you do use the buzzsaw. Oh, you use the bomb. Nice. That was the wrong one to use with the buzzsaw. Because the brain explodes when it hits something. No, it's a meatball. And done. And yet you still got a chunk of that. Huh. Zombie swarm is done. Then, of course, it gets more difficult as you go. Wait, what? Save and exit. Continue, start new. Yeah, I mean, there really isn't much to the game now beyond that. I mean, as you see, you don't even get resolution. This is one of these where it was probably originally meant as a Flash game as well. You do have, just do a basic game. You can use specific bonuses. You can have no bonuses. Yeah. So it's like you could choose what your opponent can use or not, apparently. You can't choose. You can just random. So and that's it for the game. He has 5 of each. You have 5 of each. That's all you get. You can do it just basic bowling. Bunch of different enemies there, or opponents. Or you can play against, you know, second player. You also have the trophy room here, which... Hey, a tier! Get a perfect 300. Yeah, that has not happened, obviously. Single player mode was completed once. Free play has not been, because one of the things at free play at the very end is I have to score 300. Get 100 strikes in games. I'm getting that. Close to it. And what was this? A strike or spare was made in every frame. Yeah, I haven't even done that yet. Strike was made using the pinball. Strike made on the dancing. Strike with a meatball. Strike against the shielded. Strike was made with a small ball. Done that. Heck, you guys saw me do that. I used the fists to do it. No gutter balls were throwing. Done that at least. Won a game without using any trick-or-treats. Yes, trick-or-treat because Halloween theme. 200 I've gotten, but not a 300. Strike was made with every zombie being knocked off the lane. So we'll do it one more time. And this time, just a normal bowling game because boring. Yeah, let's go Doc Screwed Up. Throw the dice to see who goes first. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't done that before. That's really cool. Wait, are you able to knock my die over? I go first. That's pretty awesome. Again, there are no power-ups now, so it's just bowling for zombies. Which I suck at basic bowling. That's why I like these games. You have all the power-ups. If you're gonna play computer bowling, have fun with it. Well, I got a spare at least. Let's see what the computer can do. I like that bowling ball, the bone one. But yeah, a tier. If any of you guys are actually still watching, I was talking about some of the other bowling games that I've seen on the PC, had during times. My favorite is Rocket Bowl because that's just unique. My next favorite is Saints and Sinners Bowling by the same company because I just like the way it was done better than these. Elf Bowling is probably the worst of them. I don't even know if there are any other bowling games on Steam anymore other than these, and these are so old. Well, not getting that perfect one. I think the Doc might beat me here. Let's see, there's really a limited number of anything in this game. Only so many alleys. It's not complex. It was made cheap, quick, and there's nothing wrong with that. For what this stupid little game is, I enjoy it. Oh, come on! Look at that! He hit him! Boo! Man, this guy's just copying me. Ah, nuts. Yeah, he's ahead of me now. That's not good. Ugh. Never gonna win if I keep getting splits. I think I've lost this one. I wonder if there's bowling in tabletop simulator. I mean, it's doable. It'd be kind of funny, honestly. Yay, a spare. Although I'm still behind him. Oh, damn. He's getting a spare again. Oh, come on. You barely clipped that. That shouldn't count. Ugh, that was awful. Awful, I tell you. This is why I like the games with the power-ups. They help me win. God, this guy's a frame up on me. Damn it. Stop getting spares. I can't beat you if you keep getting spares. Again, he's like a freaking entire frame up on me. Damn it! He got the spare again! I have no idea how to get a strike in this normally. Because these things just don't move like the pins normally would. Zombies have very unusual pin physics. Finally! Alright. Alright, that's put me back in the lead now. Alright. Woo! I was getting worried there. This is going to be a short episode today. There's just not much for bowling stuff. I just wanted something Halloween themed. Oh, nice. That's the thing. I do want to check out Z's race as well. I want to watch how that ends. Alright, I should actually win this one now. I was worried about that, but he managed to not get a spare. Alright, last shot. Fortunately, I don't care about a split there. I just needed the points. Alright. He needs to... Well, actually, if he gets a turkey, he'll win. That's not a turkey. He gets this spare and a strike, he ties me. So a strike will tie. And that will frustrate me. Yay! I win! By 3 whole pins. From the depths of the graveyard, a gruesome gang in search of brains. Bowl or beware. It's a deeply silly game. Now, I do want to check some things real quick before I end the stream. Even though it's only been like half an hour. Still more time than I was able to get in the other games. Let's see if there are any other bowling games. Okay, I look for bowl, I get Cooking Simulator. Thank you, Steam. Like, even Blood Bowl is the third one down. You get Cooking Simulator and Space Junkies. Those are the first 2 games you get for bowl. So there's Galactic Bowling, Premium Bowling, VR Mini Bowling, and then Cooking Simulator again. Monster Plants versus Bowling. Oh, that looks horrible. Yeah, that's not even bowling. Contact Draw Bowling, which is a physics game, not really bowling like that. It's like you're supposed to draw lines on it and guide a ball to the pins. Free Bowling 3D, which costs $1. Impressive. Bowling at the Lake. So there are bowling games. Several VR bowling games. That's kind of surprising. Like, let's see. Premium, VR Mini, the Monster Plants, Bowling at the Lake, Nightcrawler VR Bowling, Beach Bowling Dream VR, Let's Bowl VR, Hyper Bowl VR. That kind of makes me think that somebody released a asset pack for bowling in VR. Pinhead's Bowling VR, VR Super Sports. Yeah, there's really not much bowling beyond that. Apparently there's bowling in Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, there is bowling in Grand Theft Auto 4. So I guess I'm not surprised that one shows up on the list. Hyper Bowl. It's a real shame that, I think it's Large Animal Games it was called. Yeah, Large Animal Games. It's a real shame they shut down before Steam really opened up for independent games. Because I think Rocket Bowl, Saints and Sinner Bowling, they had a couple others like Saints and Sinner Bingo. I would love to have seen that one. I think they could have found an audience on Steam. Rocket Bowl was something special. I mean, I'm hyping it up. It was such a unique thing. It was bowling meets mini golf. Your bowling ball was rocket propelled. It was great. And yet, because they were one of these companies that was releasing on the various websites, and if you don't remember the days before Steam, and I mean Steam was out by then, but it was Valve exclusive. You had all these websites that stuff like Pogo before EA bought them. The things that like, oh, what's the company? What is the company? Let's look it up real quick. Popcap. Popcap made its living on these websites where you had basically a Flash version, which was kind of a demo. You then would give them a bit of money. They'd send you one with a key that you had to activate on their websites, which, once their website was down, the keys weren't good anymore, as is the problem that I have, because I bought mine directly from the company. Yeah, there were a lot of those sites. Some of them I think still exist, but they never were as popular after other digital distribution came out. But PopCap, they're the ones who made Bejeweled, for one. That was one of the really big ones on those sites. They made Plants vs. Zombies, and that's why EA bought them up. Yeah, and Rocket Bowl, Saints and Sinners, those were games that existed back in that era. And it's just one of those cases where the games are gone now. I would love to preserve these, but it's so hard to find things anymore. Some things don't run right. Sometimes the DRM is dead. I've got another game. I mean, you've seen me with like TMNT. The DRM's dead. I had to pirate that one. Even though I own the fucking disc, I couldn't play it. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm ranting. I'm done playing bowling. I'm gonna go watch Z's stream. That's Zombie Bowl-O-Rama. That's a stupid little Halloween kind of themed game. It's cheap. Get it on sale if you're interested. It's not a bad game, strictly speaking. If you want real bowling, you're definitely not going to find it here. Yeah, Speed Gaming 3. If you want a real bowling game, you are not going to find it here. This is designed just for stupid power-ups. It's a dumb theme. It's a fun game. So take care, Internet. Enjoy the games you play.